All right, and we are back. And today we are going to be getting into building the factory and getting efficiency going for our entire little starter base. We will also, I had a thought the other day when after I had done recording, like I just went through and made all of this up here. Which isn't bad. I mean, it's not producing, efficiently like it could be. And I'm running all this stuff down there, but I thought, why do that when I could just run just the copper ore down here and be making it with everything else, and then I don't got to run and I don't have to worry about waiting for it to come all the way down this conveyor belt. It'll just be made down there with everything else. We're also going to do a little exploration and probably knock out some hub upgrades after we get through this. So, first things first, I have an idea of what I want to do as far as the factory. I'm going to get that up and running, and then I'll come back and we will start off, and I'll walk you through the small little setup I have in my mind. So, we will be right back. And there we go. That is the start of the factory, if you will. Just putting down foundations and got everything going. We need a couple more things. We've got some more limestone for some concrete that I want to pipe in and work with. But let me just show you what I did. So again, all this stuff just cleaned up here, and we are now just piping in the copper ore. The only thing we're going to have to keep an eye on right now is this biomass burner and the solid fuel, because I think that's the next goal, is to get into coal production so that we can get off just biomass in general. Because I honestly, God, don't know if these resources respawn or not, to be fair. So, but yeah, so we got the copper coming in all the way down now, and let me show you my little factory here. Coming down over here, we had the biomass built up. I haven't remade that because, again, I want to get to coal, excuse me. But the biomass box is still here, but we got all three iron nodes coming in and piping it in. And I have it going up because my idea was put it into storage above, come down one line into smelters, which you will see here in a second. And then down here on the main factory floor is where all production is going to be. So getting use of these lifters, I really like these lifters and the concept of them, so that's why I wanted to utilize going up with it. So I tested it first here with the limestone getting made into concrete, so it's going up into this storage so it can build up, and then it gets piped down. Let's just run through here. Excuse my floating foundations, but it is what it is for right now. So the limestone would come up and then come down into this compactor, and it's making our concrete, which is then coming down through this conveyor belt into this storage container, which is making our concrete. So this is, if I need concrete, I can just easily come over here and grab it. But with the same thing with the iron, so the iron's going all the way up to the first floor, and we'll come down here on the second and show you. We've got, again, for maximum efficiency, 2 smelters per miner because they only do 30. So since those produce 60, we need 2 smelters to get the maximum efficiency going. And so these conveyor belts are running down out of the storage unit, going into splitters, and going into their respected smelters, which is good. The other thing now is then we come down onto the main factory floor, which we can see the glorious iron bars. I kind of wish there was like a mod to make them all look like gold, because then it'd make it feel a little bit more special, but I like the aesthetic of it anyway. And then coming down into each constructor and making what we need, and power is coming up on here. So first 2, again, 30 per minute, so we need 2 to maximize our iron plate production. So we've got iron plates stockpiling right here for now. And the same thing with rods. Rods are 15 per minute, so two of those are being ran at the moment just to make iron rods. And then We have a little bit of a double production going. We've got iron rods coming out into here and piling up, just because, again, efficiency with that would need more, but this is fine for right now. That can back up. And then we are making, whoops, screws going straight into here and piling up. So definitely working out here. And the last little bit here is our copper. Again, 2 productions for wire, so 15 per out of the smelter, going out 30. So we are making a wire, bringing this over into here and into this to make our cables, and then cables going into our storage unit. And the wire, then we're just sucking the wire out in case we need it into this storage unit itself. So that is the factory basic right now. We are going to expand it. I do want to get more copper, piped in. But like I said, the focus for the rest of this episode, now that this is kind of complete and we have everything we can make, is to start working on hub upgrades big time. So that is where we are at. So let's get into this. Get through these first tiers and get into these other ones. So first of all, part assembly. Let's select this. We need rods, cables. Definitely got the plates and the screws. Let's grab those right now. Plates are the first one. We'll grab a couple on me for that. And then over here, we definitely have the screws. We will easily be able to make our space elevator as well today. So let's get the screws and the plates. Blast off.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note: humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Uh-huh. That thing is just, this is just huge. Like, for no reason. This is like, just... Why is it gotta be this big? Alright, well, what did we need for that? We need a couple more concrete. We need 400 pipes, 1,500 copper wire, and we've got enough plates. So it's a little bit more concrete into the factory. Into the mess we go. Oh, blocked. I am actually, now that I think about it, do I have any on me? I don't. Before I run out, put some on me, because I'm going to have to burn and make some of that. So we might hear a fuse pop here in a minute. So that's okay. Get this built so we can open up new tiers. And I think, what do we need? 400 rods. I said pipes. I meant rods. 400 of these. Alright, Mr. Space Elevator. Well, this is where you can automatically run it in, but I want the little control panel like right here by me. Here it comes. Boom. Space elevator completed.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore, and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Wait, shouldn't I not let humanity down? Come on now. All right. Field research. I think we can blow through some of these as well. Research is going to be important anyway. So, oh, it hasn't come back. Duh. Well, that's that. Let's go check out this then. Space elevator. We need 50 smart plating. Okay, and this unlocks tiers 3 and 4. So, smart plating. What is smart plating? Oh yeah, we need the assembler. So we gotta put one of those down first. So, production. Assembler. I need a bunch of stuff. So, craft some of these reinforced plates. Get these out of the way. We've been making a lot of things. Wire. Go grab our cable. Grab our cables. This is why, again, I did this, is so I could at least, I didn't have to run all the way up there or try and snag it out of, off a conveyor belt. I could just have it coming down here and I don't gotta worry about it. We don't need that many screws on us for right now. Take a couple of these done. And we'll grab some plates. And this is where we need rotors. Need 4 of you. Well, there's the first fuse blown, but that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's gonna happen right now because I haven't done a run. So here we go. Smart plating needs a rotor and this, which needs the plates and screws. Rotors needs pipes or rods and screws. Okay. So 2 of these starting and then 2 of these going into a smart plating. 30 seconds and it costs 1 and 1. This takes 6 and 12 and it only makes the 1. I can make 5 per minute. This takes a lot of energy. So we're definitely going to want to get in on that. What I might do is just set it up for smart plating and build this myself for the first 50 on it. But what's the point of that when we have automation? The only issue is we're going to need some more power. So that is something we might have to worry about. But yeah, so we need 50 of these to get into those next tiers. Let's come over here, though. Get field research done, at least right now.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Right. So, also looking at this is going to cost 15 per, so our biomass generator, only one will be able to power 2 of these. So that's another thing I have to think about with that. But we need screws going in, which is going to get into here. And we need the rods. So we can at least make an assembler right now to start getting rotors going. So let's get that. Because we're going to be out producing anyway. That all this stuff is going to pile up. So with how we have this here, I think we can put this assembler like so. Actually, think about it. I might have to rotate you. Store it. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that, and just because of how I don't like to have too much jank. Like that. And I know I say that, and I have literally a floating foundation. Well, is it? Okay. Let's sort all the screws in here. 30 seconds for the pod to come down. I just thought about this. This is going to interfere. Oh, I don't even have any. Leon, what did you do with your... Did we just use that much concrete? That would be ridiculous. But I'd believe it. We'll take that right now. Alright, that's back in. I think this is too close regardless, so... We are going to... I have to rethink this for a second. We're just going to run. It's over like so. And let's get production assembler. I'm just gonna hug this one onto the side right here. Alright. I will just deal with the consequences. Later. Alright. I'll go that way. Just run this 90. Right here. That's not 90. Like so, and right in. There we go. So, that'll at least pull for this. This is rotors and that, so we'll get that with the rotors. That's fine, because we can craft the other one ourselves, too. So, put all these in here for now. that go. And like I said, we're gonna need another assembler. We need some more rotors. What does that need? Screws. Of course it is. You would think I just put the setup for it. You have to forgive my brain sometimes. I'll get 4 of these again. And we're gonna need 4 more plates. Alright, those are 4 more plates, and we'll get the assembler going over here. Because this is where this is going to need screws as well, and that's my only, I guess, caveat is going to be, I think what I'm just going to end up doing, run plates right in. I think I am just going to have to bite the bullet. I might as well just have done this for the other one too. Nothing I can do here, but we will put these in there and let that run into there, and we can grab power. I'm gonna put a biomass burner here. Again, this is only gonna be able to power these 2 factories, and we need to go deforest the rest of the planet and actually make some of that too. I do not have it set up there, so we might just do another biomass times 2 here. So let's go cut down some trees. And what do we need to set up for that? Actually, let's do that first before we go run around. Do that right here. We'll do that right here. And let's see. Those will be hooked up there, and that'll be that. So let me pause right here. I'm gonna go deforestize if that's even a word. I'm just gonna go cut down some trees, get this going, and then we'll build up another little production here to get us biomass, so I can get some solid fuel into all this stuff and keep production going. So I will be right back. All right, so last little tree, and let's go get this hooked up. Now, I will apologize if the audio does bork. I think I figured out what the issue is. As a lot of you guys may or may not know, I'm going to probably be changing this in the future as my, able to afford it. But I don't really edit my videos, meaning I know how to edit videos. I know how to run the programs to do it. I've done it a lot. But for the sake of getting these videos up a little bit more efficiently, I don't necessarily do it, and that's just because for me, it's just much easier to hit the record button and go, and kind of give you guys I don't want to say a genuine, it's not fair to say it like that. Give you a more or less a no script, no nothing, and I really don't I don't do that. But for the sake of audio, I think I might have to do that, because the pause, that's the issue, is the pause and the unpause feature with OBS. I've noticed when I do that more than 2 times, 3 times in the videos, that's where it's been borked. And you guys can imagine spending, with the pausing and coming back and showing you guys stuff, it takes, that takes upwards of an hour of record time, only to finally play back the video and come back and notice that it's the audio is disgusting towards the end. So like I said, forgive me on this one. I'm probably not going to do it, but I'm going to try and find a better solution, even if I just have to actually bite the bullet and get some video editing software so I can avoid these kind of things. Because again, quality does matter to me in these instances. So, but anyway, back to the game. So what we need is, let's just do biomass into this, and then we're going to need another constructor for solid, and we can just run that specifically into a container. Now with these, now that I know that I have this like this, and more or less back this up. Run that into there. I don't need the wood in there. I don't need a storage container necessarily hooked into it. Let's put a box right here. Put one of those giant things, and we can put this, all that into there. We'll put you in there as well. That can go. We'll run this back over here. All this stuff for research later on as we go. Alright, so then another thing we're going to need over here is another biomass burner. Hole. Going to one. No. Don't start the fire like that. And like that. Which will go into this one. I want solid. And this, I might just put a storage. For now, I don't care how it looks, just get it done. Alright, you'll get that wood going, we get some biomass, and we can start production back up, hopefully really quickly on that. So, with that said, this will be our first priority, is turning on this one. So, let's go grab that actually. And in between the next episode and this one, I will go do more of that, cutting down the trees, just so I can have a nice healthy supply. And we can go from there. Alright. Grab some of these screws. We're gonna need a lot of them. I'll keep these on me, we'll put that in there. Oh man, that one even scared me a little bit. Another one went down. I think that might have finally been over here. Yep. You're still running like a champ though. That one's red. I think that was for this one. Yep. That's gonna be something to work on definitely later on, is better power management. But I don't know. That's my first like attempt at a factory. Because again, even though yes, I've played, it's a very early game. I know of a couple of the. I think I've done only one of the space elevator before. But again, this was back when it was early access, so we didn't have higher tiers to go to, and now I am excited to see what the next tiers will bring. So let's 7 of these, 3 of these. The recipe for the smart plating is a 1-to-1 ratio, so regardless, we need 50 plates and 50 rotors going through. So letting these be automated is fine. For right now, let's see. Again, we need plates and screws ourselves. So I'll take plates here. Got the screws. It's going to need these anyway, so we'll grab those for the rotors. See if we can speed this up a little bit ourselves. Craft these by hand, and again, just because of the issue I have with the audio, because I don't even know if this audio might have aborted too, but we'll just handcraft some of these for right now. And we'll just hang out and chitty chat while we do it, I guess. Let's do these now. Because yeah, as we expand with it as well, again, getting into the higher power is what I'm striving for right now. And then getting a factory bigger. This is just a starting one. I've seen some of the massive ones other people have done, which have been really cool. And screws are definitely going to be at a premium here. I'll let that go. We'll just keep doing the rotors. We'll bounce back to the reinforced plates here in a second. But I've definitely seen some of the massive big factory builds other players were doing, just milking the early access on this, which was really cool. There's been a lot of cool looking factories. I think the best one I've seen was out in the desert, one of the desert starting zones. And like I said, for me, I want to play through the game before I necessarily want to give myself a challenge, so to speak. Alright, we need 5 more rotors, and then we can send our first one off. And then we can hopefully, like I said, I'm going to let this run. I'm going to do a big biomass run. And then this way we can move on, hopefully, to the better power and see this thing launch off. Oh, I'm dumb. It was gonna be 50 and 50. Like I said, I don't think I can craft that like they said, right? Yeah, no, I cannot. It's probably done in this. Now, that's a good time to shut down. Smart plating. Yeah, 2. We can make 2 per minute. Oof. Well, that's going to have to be a pause on that video anyway, right there. Luckily, we're not too far off that I can just pause and we can come back, because I do want to finish this one out really quickly. We're almost at a stack. How are we doing over here? You're doing fine. Go back here. We can pause you so we're not burning as much. Throw that in. And get that going. And the first smart plate's going. I guess what we could do, now that I think about it, hold on. Split these. Have fun. Turn this on. Select this one. Have fun. And now we're at 4 per minute. So, you know, only 10 minutes later should we have it, but Alright, well, let's pause here and I'll let these guys craft this up and we will finish the episode off strong with getting tiers 3 and 4 unlocked. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're back into here, and while we were doing that, I figured we would do Logistics Mark II since we're right here.
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fix-It.
Funny. Alright, so... ooh, yeah, this is gonna cost that. That's fine. How do we... So that's for this one. Is there a way to... Ooh, built straight and default. I didn't know about that. See, if you look down, Leon, you can see some of this on here. The only thing I want to know, though, is... How do we add it to the hotkey? Bind to hotbar. There we go. There it is. See, again, just look down and read. It's that simple. Oh lord, we need that. Okay. The reason why I wanted to do this is to speed up the biomass over here. These are almost done, so that's kind of why I brought you guys in here. So we're about to have our 50. That's done there, and this one is done. Ooh, just grab that right now. Cool. I don't even have to go do anything. Just in time for a fuse to get blown. Not that one. It's probably the biomass burner. No. I don't know what was still going, but so it's all good. I did go out and do some more biomass in that time, but what I wanted to do was get this conveyor belt a little bit more working a little bit better. Yeah, I want that going faster so that this can produce. Yep, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. Constant biomass production. Thank you, Mark II. So that works. So now this is constantly going to be pushing out the solid biofuel. We don't have to wait for it to get full. So constant production is constant. And, oh yeah, I guess I should say I also just made 2, so this could be pumping those in like so. Did not get a better sorter like I was hoping for, but it is what it is. Wood goes in there. Put this biomass in there. It'll be fine. And that'll be that there. And I believe we should have all of our 50 rotor parts done. Smart plating complete. Load. Seal. Little premature on this end.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of project assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore, and exploit for a better Fix-It future.
Sweet. All right. Let it go, let it fly. Wow.
Phase 1 of project assembly completed. This is only the beginning of project assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder: not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of project assembly.
That's cool. So that wasn't there before. Before, this thing just shot straight up into the air, but that was a long time ago. That's cool. I like that. Oh, and then this guy's coming back right away. Nice. Cool. So, should have tiers 3 and 4. Nice. Oh man, oh man. So, first off, we got coal power. Oof, yeah, 50 rotors and 150 plates, but we get water extractors. And that's going to go into the coal power generators. Burns coal to boil water. Rotates electricity. Yeah, conveyor belt, so we need coal. And fluid buffer, so this way we can have water if something goes down. I remember pipelines. Piping is going to be a big thing. A vehicle transport, so a tractor and a truck station. I've seen some people do some interesting stuff with that. I don't know if I'm going to mess too much with it to start. But we get steel pipes, steel production with steel ingots. Combination of iron and coal. That's going to be cool. And then enhanced asset security, the Xeno Blaster. Plus 1 hand equipment slot, 3 inventory slots. Cool. What do we got for tier 4? We got upgrades, blueprint designer, custom factory designs, and save them as blueprints. Cool. We got logistics, so industrial storage container. That is going to be a solution for input output. Conveyor belt Mark III. And then stackable pipeline support. That might be introduced. We might need that. Get the miner Mark II. Goes faster. Cool. Industrial beams, I know. The motors. This stuff I had seen before, but again, I didn't go into it. Power storage, which is going to be nice. Yeah, this wasn't here before. So this is all new now to me. And then the hyper tubes. New for me to go. And we have all the way up to this tier 9. So phase 2 is here, phase 3, and then finally phase 4. Man, there's a lot to jump into. So let's just set this one as the milestone because we need that power, and I will get to work on that. So next time we come in, I'm going to do a little bit of work again, getting everything powered up and running so that we can start working on getting these plates going and all that. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, like the video, and if you're new here, definitely subscribe. There's going to be more content coming down the pipeline, so to speak. And thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next one.